Hey all, welcome back. So what's today then? Today is sanding. Lots of sanding. Yeah, I've got some marks to sand out and things. I've got grooves in here from the coarser paper. So I need to sand in all these areas and stuff and then knock all the sharp edges off and what have you. And get it all ready for applying some finish. So I'll just crack on, shall we? Anyway, that's all the sharp edges kind of knocked off. So that was 180 grit. Next I'll be on to 240 and just get rid of these sanding marks and stuff as well at the same time as smoothing everything else out. That Dremel's a handy thing too. I've got this rubber thing. It takes these little discs, which is what I was using in the jack socket there, so that's done a good job there. But yeah, so anyway, on to the 240 I think. So that's been sanded to 320, taking all that sharp edges off and everything. It feels really nice. Just run your finger around the edge and you'll feel it. But if you've missed a bit of anything, needs a bit more work for that. Well, because I've been sanding an egg off camera as well. I've been doing this one as well. A super skinny base neck. Yeah, so that's taking a good sanding as well. So, but I'm kind of ready to start putting some polyurethane on. But the weather's against me just now, so I'll wait. I want to get the poly on the body, and that'll identify any bits I've missed, or that'll just stick it like a sore thumb. So yeah, that's my next move. And then we've still got to level, crown and polish the frets as well. So anyway, I'll go in the, I'm going to wait in the weather, then we'll get some finish on this body. this looks fantastic. Got a few roughish areas. I'm just going to give them a light going over with 320 grit. Just a little light rubbing here and there. So yeah, just those quick thin coats. I kind of try and put some in the pickup cavity, neck pocket and control cavity on the initial coat, and then that's it. It's just a bit of protection really. And the rest of the time it's just on the main surface. But that's probably enough for the body. It's really just the poly adds like a tint that I really like. And so I'll probably go into sanding sealer next for the body. The neck, however, I'm going to keep sanding it, and I'll be sanding that next again, and then adding some more coats of poly onto it, and keep doing that. I've actually just found some little really faint file marks there, so I'll get them all sanded out and then add more poly. A few coats of oil in now, the poly stuff, so it's time to get on with the shellac sanding sealer. Get that on, get some on the guitar body, if I can get the lid off. Yeah, so I'll build this up over a few layers, and then it'll be a case of sanding it back, so that's the next step. So yeah, that's the first layer of shellac on. It dries really fast, so I'm just going to keep doing that today, just keep building up a few layers, and then probably tomorrow sand it flat, ready to spray. So it's just a case of sanding back now. You see it's all, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, it's all kind of shiny now. So I'm sanding this here, and then I'm turning it to look for any shiny bits. Just the same as you're doing with if you're sanding back clear coat. You kind of see the shiny bits where you haven't actually touched it yet. I'm doing the same sort of thing, just looking for that. Really just flattening it out. And so once I've done that, I'll be ready for the spraying. This is just 500 grit. I've got 500 and 800 here. You can use 300, 320, something like that, but it's very risky. It's really easy just to go too far and go right through, and then you're like, because I'm using the polyurethane and it adds a colour to it. If I go through the shellac and hit the polyurethane, you'll end up with this sort of lighter patch and stuff, so you want to be quite careful. And I'll get this sanded back. That's all sanding now. Just need to go around the edges, look for any build-up of shellac that might have caught on the edges or anything. Like there, there's a little blob of shellac there, because this will make fitting the neck or pickups, whatever, really awkward. To watch out for that. See, it's shellac. make sure these are all clear, otherwise things won't fit. So there we are. That's it really for spray really. Well, I'll do the cavities, probably do them black as usual, and the black acrylic. So I'll do them first, let that dry, and then I'll spray that. Now the spraying, oh, fucking hell, Neil, absolutely covered in this white dust. Anyway, that's that really for spraying basically. Just needs a wee brush off to get the dust off of it. But yeah, now when I'm sanding, I'm talking about these little shiny bits. You can see where it's not flat, but some of those bits you might find some of them are trickier to get rid of or whatever. Just have a feel with your fingertips, because your fingertips tend to be quite sensitive, and if it feels really smooth and that, then just that's fine. But not like, because we're not doing a gloss clear job here where you need to get everything really perfect, but you know, you're getting as close as you can. But as long as it, like I said, as long as it feels really smooth, then you're on the right track anyway. So yeah, and I'll use a little scraper, the Forstner bit I used for doing the screw ferrule holes in the neck and stuff, because what I find is shellac builds up in these areas. I'm going to do the holes for the volume and tone as well, still going to do them. But yeah, anyway, the spraying, I'll be doing it because of the time of year. It's still too cold for spraying outside, well, for doing it out here. So what I'll probably do is I will just spray it out the door of the house and then take it straight back in and hang it up in the warmth. Right, I've got my homemade straight edge with notch straight edge which I've used, and I've adjusted the Allen key to get the board nice and straight, so it's all touching everywhere. So that's that done. Next thing I need to do is check over the frets. We'll start with this big straight edge first. So there's obviously one in the middle there. It's not too bad, but it's slightly higher there. I'll go with the high spots first with this StewMark thing, which I picked up second hand. This is great for spot leveling. I do prefer the triangle file though for the general crowning, but this will help me take down any immediate high spots. I've got the usual 320 grit paper on my leveling beam, and I need to be careful because if you get a neck like this, you can press down, you can actually see it move. So got to try not to put pressure on it, and just let the beam do the work. They were all masked up. Now it's a bit of a, can be seem like a bit of a pussy, like as in fussy, as in over the top, but I like putting my tape on this cutting board thing and slicing it up and then putting individual bits on. That's just the way I like it. But like most things in guitar building, there's no real definitive that's right and that's wrong. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You will get these people who say, if you're not doing like this, you're an idiot. But that's just their opinion. There's no definite right or wrong. You just, whatever suits you is what you do. Whatever works best for you. Anyway, on to the crowning now. As usual, I'm going to use my three-sided file, my triangular file. This is quite good, this thing, but I don't know. I think it's maybe a little bit too wide. I think it's 3mm. And my frets are 2.7, but this still seems a bit wide. So I like to stick with this. Anyway, let's crack on, get some crowning done. Right, that's the crowning done. Now it's on to the polishing up. I've got my 3 rubbers here. I'm going to start with the lowest grit one, the roughest one, I should say, and just back and forward. There we go. So go do that. Just another 23 times, and I'll be finished with this rubber. On to the next rubber, the pink one. Right, on to the final rubber, the yellow one now. I think I need to, I want to buy those little, StewMark do these little rubber wheels for the Dremel with the grit impregnated in them. I'm seriously thinking I might have to buy some of them. Anyway, onward, we'll soon be done. Right, wire wool time. And as I said before, I like the wire wool. I like the feel when you're playing the guitar, the feel of the strings on the frets. I just think I don't know, has a really nice slick feel about it. It might be imagination, but I do like it. And it does polish them up really nicely. So, double bonus. So that's that done. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, the finish on it's just the polyurethane, but I was thinking about wondering whether to put more on, but actually it feels so nice and smooth. I'm not going to touch it now. I'll leave that as it is. It just feels absolutely fantastic. So yeah, That's the neck, all complete. Now there is a, from the truss rod, I'm going to string it up, see how it goes, and if it becomes a problem, if it's still going to be a problem, all you do is just drill out some of the centre fret markers, middle ones, just drill the centres out of them, squeeze in some silicone, like that cure, and then just refill the holes, and that should cure it anyway, so it's no big deal. Most guitar building problems, majority of them aren't too bad, you know, they're fairly fixable generally, so yeah, nothing to worry about there at all. So yeah, anyway, that's that done. And here's the body. You see, look at that. Look at the lovely sheen it's got on it. And it feels great actually, it feels really smooth. I used a different spray from my usual. I used PMA, Positive Mental Attitude. That's called, it's PMA, that's the brand. It's a new one for me. It smells a bit more toxic than my usual one, but the finish is just, it's flawless. I don't need light sand or anything. You know, like normally I'll use 2000 grit on a block because there's a bit of overspray and stuff like that, but this one, absolutely no need to do that at all. So I hold it by the stick and I'll spray the inner horns, both sides and that. Then I'll spray all the way down one side, turn around, spray the other side. I'll flip it up this way. I'll spray the back end here. And then I hold it side on and I just go just back and forward across it. Flip over, same again on the back. Just as simple as that. 3 coats, 15 minutes between each coat. And that's all I do. It's very simple. But yeah, I couldn't really film it because I just sprayed out the back door actually and then just hung it up in the warmth between coats. So yeah. But no, so that's that done. I'll leave this here though, that'll do. And then when we come back, we'll get on to just putting it all together basically. Getting on the assembly and seeing how it sounds. Should sound fantastic, those pickups are nice. So, yes. So as usual, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like, comment as usual, and I'll see you all again real soon. Cheers.